Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for coming back. For those of you who are new, welcome to the CrispyCurl gang. From the title, this will be a bantu knot out, but I don't know if it's a yay or a nay. We'll have to see at the end. So I'll start off with sectioned hair. My hair was previously in plaits. I washed it and stretched it using BANTU-KNOT. Yeah, so those will be the combs we'll be using today, and a few other products I'll be detangling because my hair was a bit knotted. Yeah, I'll be using the mane and tail detangler. I got it from my mom, who got it from I think the UK, but any detangler can do really. Olive oil wrap, foam wrap. Yeah, that one it's everywhere. You can't fail to find it. Yeah, also I'll put all the products in the description box so that in case you need something, you can always check to see what it is. Yeah, so I'll just I think I did the back sections. I did 3 bantu knots in the back and 2 at each of the front sections. Yeah, so I'll just show you how I detangle. I go ahead and spray some of that. I focus mainly on the tips, and then also like throughout the whole section, and then I'll start detangling from the tips. It's very important. You always detangle the tips first, then you work your way up to the roots, because you always want to remove those knots that block that stop the comb from going through. So yeah, you're going to see me detangling there for a bit, and then I'll go ahead, and because it was hard to show the back, I'll go ahead and do the bantu knot at the back, and then I'll come back on camera and show you how I did the sections at the front. Yeah, I'll just show you how I did one bantu knot, and then yeah, from there we'll continue with the rest of the video. So here we are with the front section. The amount of pumps you use the foam wrapper depends on how you feel your hair is saturated. I like to use enough, so I used I think about those. At first I think there were like 5 pumps, then 3, then I think 1 more, just so that I was able to get the tips, because you want your tips to be well saturated, so that the curl pattern comes out well, like that. The how do you call it, the swirl of the curl comes out well, and your tips really determine if the style can come out well. For me, my tips have to be on point, because the root, I always fluff out the root, and I know that the curls at the bottom will always hide the root, so that's why I always focus on the tips being perfect. So yeah, I went in with my Denman brush to make sure there's enough product in all from the root to the tip. So you'll see me the way I do my bantu knot, because I want my hair to be stretched a bit. I don't want it to be too much like on the head, like a curl to be too much on the head. So I start out with a twist. I do a twist until maybe 5 turns, which is maybe like about a third, and then I'll go ahead and do the rest of the part as a bantu knot, and then wrap. Yeah, just you'll see in the video. So yeah, also make sure that you don't tug too much, so that you don't want to have a lot of strain. I know it looks like I'm tugging, but not it wasn't that bad. You don't want to pull too much. It can lead to hair breakage. Also, you can get unwanted headaches. Yeah, so I just go around. Make sure you're tucking the next turn, you tuck it under the one on top. Yeah, like that. Sorry about the light. real hustle out here. It's a hustle, you know what I'm saying, but the good Lord will provide. Yeah, so I went ahead and I secured the BANTU-KNOT, because you know sometimes they keep popping out. I secured it with those black rubber bands. Yeah, and that was about it. So yeah, these were my BANTU-KNOTs. I think they were about what, like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. So they were cute. I kept them actually for a few days. Yeah, because I was like, yeah, I can rock this for a while. I took a pic. I think it's on my Instagram, so you can go check it out after here. Yeah, so we're back for the takedown. I applied oil. I sped this part up because it's not that complicated. They just put oil on your fingertips and also on the palms, and then you take them down. Now the way you take down, you twist in the opposite direction. Obviously first remove the rubber band, or some rubber bands popped out, so I replaced them with head velvet bands for my daughter. Yeah, Mother Chronicles. Anyway, so yeah, I got a little bit of bounce, which is good. So which means my putting up the BANTU-KNOTs worked. But you know, you never really know the results until you separate and fluff. So yeah, I'm just going to take this down and then we'll see how it went out, how it came out. All right. No, actually I didn't. Yeah, when it's I took down that knot, I untwisted. Just make sure you're being careful so that you don't mess up the curl pattern. So when you're taking down, when you pull the hair apart, you just separate the hair where it naturally has those like breaks, so you don't end up creating frizz. I don't know how to explain frizz. Frizz is like flyaways, something like that, where the curl pattern of the strand is lost, so you get many of those and then your hair looks frizzy rather than defined. So that's why I apply oil on my hands to keep frizz down, and also separate where the hair naturally separates. It helps reduce that. Although sometimes frizz is good. Okay, well, for me frizz is good. I don't mind having a bit of fluffy hair. Yeah, so we'll just go ahead and finish up, and then we'll see if it's a yes, or I should go back and do some homework on BANTU-KNOTs, some homework. on all the bantu knots, I'm going to go ahead and fluff my hair out just using a pick, a comb, those normal lifters, and just fluff out the roots. I make sure I avoid the curls on top, because they're the ones that are going to cover the bottom that I've fluffed out. So yeah. And here we are, fluffing still, but yeah, I got a bit of big hair. You know, the longer you take with the hair, the bigger it becomes, because the frizz at the bottom becomes more, so your hair keeps getting bigger and juicier. So this was the result. My curls were fairly okay. I want them to be big curls rather than the tiny curls that come when you've done a wash and go, or how my twist outs come out. So it was kind of cute. I think I had my hair out on Saturday. I think it was Saturday and Sunday. Yeah. So that was it. I took it down on Friday. So this is what was going on. Yeah, not too shabby. Not too shabby. So this is day 3 of my hair out, and well, you can see my hair is quite miserable. The curl pattern was lost. Anyway, foam rub doesn't give that much of a hold, so, and my hair reverts very, very quickly, so it kind of went out. But I think it was okay in the first days. It worked, and you know, that was what my hair looked like out of the bantu knot. A few days later, I had to do a little sad dance for you all, but you know, we get. So yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Thanks.